dedo me la mandan y déjame de té. Dame chocolate que me ponga bien. Dame de la negra que hace buen olor. Que con la María vaya colocón.
Bueno, chavales, y el segundo partido. Hemos fichado por los Minesota. Y esto hay que darle para el pelo.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Corey Brewer. What will we see from him, you think, today?
Yeah, he's a terror in the passing lanes, too. Loves to lay back a bit, kind of play awesome, anticipate, and then dash out.
Price kicks to Turkoglu. The dish now to Maxiel. Maxiel gets the screen from Turkoglu. Harris against Buttinger. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. The jump hook. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
The pass to Williams. Here's Mr. Moves. Feeds to Barea. Nice ball movement by Minesota. Here's Buttinger. And he gets the jumper to drop. The Magic trail by 6. Inside, Price. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
The feed to Buttinger. Price outside. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Maxiel. Davis comes in for Tobias Harris. Aaron LaFleur, he's checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Ronnie Price.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Harris setting the pick for Lamb. Pass to Nelson. Nelson, right side. He dishes it to Lamb. Fires from the wing. But they'll get another chance. Kicks it to Nelson. Knocked away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Williams in love with the 4 and 5. J.J. Barea is out there with Mr. Moves. And it's Buttinger in at the 3 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, remember, Kevin Love was the 5th overall pick back in 2008. And through hard work, he's transformed his body and expanded his game. He said, I love people telling me what I can't do, telling me this is your ceiling. I think all kids in basketball should never put a limit on themselves. I was able to get out of my comfort zone, and because of that, I'm a much better player. Not only physically, but mentally as well. Kevin?
Yeah, his great skill level has always been his edge. Thanks, Doris. Turkoglu against Buttinger. Harris passes to Turkoglu. 6 to shoot. Lamb. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside. They're playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Harris.
Ahora que mate esa marca, cabrón.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, there's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Magic.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Magic leading by 3. Turkoglu dishes to Nelson. He feeds it to Maxiel. Back to Nelson. Rejected by Butler. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
You can tell by watching them just how focused they were at the defensive end of the court.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Maxiel. Davis comes in for Tobias Harris. Maurice Harkless is checked in for Hedo Turkoglu. And it's a Flawler in for Deron Lane.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Barea. And once again off the mark by Minesota.
That's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's a good one going on.
The Sprint halftime report, presented by Sprint. And it's been a back and forth game so far with no ground given through the first. And so in the game for the Magic, Oladipo at the point with a follow at the 2. Davis at the 4 and Vucevic at the 5. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Offensive rebound. Davis with the bucket.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to Indiana.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road. Maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brewer. And once again off the mark by Minesota. The Magic trail by 7.
It's going to take something special, maybe a miracle for them to come back right now.
How about a little luck?
Minesota shooting 40% in the 4th. Here's Mr. Moves.
Yes.
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, he's kind of a slippery defender. I think that's the best way to describe him. He's a guy who has a knack to stay in front of the ball handler. He avoids picks. And it's not just strength, it's sort of savvy and guile. He just finds a way to get it done.
And also, there aren't many players better at anticipating an opponent's next move, waiting for his moment and then jumping in the way of a pass to come up with the steal. He's got that massive.
Jameer Nelson's checked in for Aaron Flawler.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that break, I listened in on what the coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got, and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
Passes it to Mr. Moves. Uncovered. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Guys, no real chance for them to come back down.
Nope, this one is sealed and delivered.
Now you just want to forget about this one, move on to the next game, and you got to try to get better at practice. That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Love the pass to Mr. Moves. Beyond the arc.
Entra, hombre, me cago en tu puta madre que tiene esa. Vale, hemos ganado. Echamos por los Minesota y le damos por el pelo. Ahí lo lleváis. Segundo vídeo. Mira aquí. Sí, aquí.